Hello everybody, Takashi here, back with another video here in Latsou and City Skylines 2. Hope everybody's having a great day, or is going to have a great day of course. And welcome back guys to our amazing, wonderful, beautiful, huge city of Latsou guys. Welcome back. This is going to be a really fun episode guys, because I have something pretty cool planned, something that is definitely needed and is definitely realistic to have in a city this big. But we'll get into that in a minute. But I've just been, oh my gosh guys, I'm just so happy with the way Nihon Bashi turned out. I love it. It turned out so good. We're still having some problems with getting people in here. Not problems, but there might be something wrong with the Demand Master mod or something like that. I don't know. People are just not moving in. I did let the simulation run for like probably about 30 minutes to an hour after the last episode. But still, it needs some help, I guess. Like, I don't know. But it just looks amazing. Again, it just needs some more people in here. I didn't end up doing anything off camera actually, except for letting the simulation run, and I did name the stations, I believe, yes. So I just named them generic names. That's like Levendale Station. This is Nihon Bashi Central Station. What is this? Oh, I didn't name this one actually. Okay, we'll have to maybe name those at the end of the episode. I don't know, we'll see. And then this one, Queens Avenue Junction Station, because I just named this road Avenue Road. I don't know, it's kind of like a funny name. But yeah guys, anyway, let's get into what we're actually doing today. And it's going to take us out of Yoshi region and actually all the way pretty much across the entire map over here. If you can already tell what we're doing, well, you obviously click on the video, but you know what we're doing. And we're building an airport, okay? Why are we building an airport, Takashi? Well, our city is at 150,000 people. It's extremely dense. There's a lot of people here. And we have this kind of zone, like right here, this big zone over here that I honestly just don't really know what to do. Because we have a prison, we have gross industrial stuff. It's not in a very like pleasant place. Like, I don't know. It's, you know, it's a little weird, like terrain wise, location wise, and I was having trouble with what I'm actually gonna do in this area. But then I figured, well, we need a freaking airport, man. Like, I mean, our city's getting really big, and airports are, I mean, cities even way smaller will have airports. Maybe not international airports, but pretty much all decently big cities have airports. And so that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. We're going to be building an airport. Just the disclaimer though, guys, we are not going to be placing this thing, whatever the heck this thing is. I think this is probably one of the worst assets in the entire game. It is just, ugh, it's terrible. I don't know who made this thing. I think everybody in the whole City Skylines 2 community can agree with, yeah, this is just not a very good asset. It is also way too big. I mean, this thing is huge, like absolutely huge. Like this is the airport on top of our city. It literally covers the entirety of Baniacs, which is just not very, you know, it's just that's not necessary, right? What is this? We have a space center. Holy moly! Okay, I didn't even realize that. And then we obviously have the regular airport. So this is obviously way smaller, way more normal, yeah, way more like feasible and realistic. Although actually this is probably a more realistic airport in like just general, but I think this is a better looking airport. It's not as big, it fits a little better. It also, yeah, it just fits so much better in this area, right? Because it's like kind of like a, I don't even know what, like it's just like a skinny little area, I guess. And this airport just fits perfectly. So yeah, but as you guys can see, we have a big old highway going through here. So, oh, there we go. We got our road maintenance vehicles. That's another thing I did do. I did that off camera a couple episodes, guys, but look at our road maintenance right now. Look at that. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. Look at that. It's perfect. And it only took three depots, so it's pretty good. But yeah, guys, so let's start. We're gonna start by getting rid of our highway, and we're gonna get rid of it down till maybe there. The reason why I'm going so far is because well, we're gonna have to maneuver the highway around it. So now we actually have to place the highway or not the highway, the airport. And I think we're just gonna plop it like right there. See how that works. And honestly, I like that. I do. So this is a pretty expensive asset. Actually, it's not really that expensive monthly, but we're gonna have to upgrade everything to the max. Okay, so we're gonna give it a cargo terminal. We're gonna give it a business lounge, whatever that means, and we're gonna give it this upgrade. Was this airport services? I feel like that's just, we have to do that. It does look kind of plain. I'm not gonna lie, like it looks a little boring to have it just like, I don't know, it feels like there should be something here. I don't know, we'll see what we can do with some splicing and some anarchy and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. So let's connect it up with the road, and we're gonna do a medium road. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with the roads. Like, I'm not gonna put like an 8-lane like gigantic road by it, but we're gonna stick with that. And then let's just get a nice curve going to like there, just like that. Perfect. And then we can probably eventually carry this road out a little further, and I guess now we might have to bring this highway back even further, because we're gonna have to, I guess, actually let's just bring it back to like there, because we're just gonna have to probably, instead of snaking it this way, we're gonna have to snake it that way actually, and kind of now I'm thinking maybe we should push this back kind of towards the train track so we can have the highway running like along here. Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do actually. We're gonna get rid of this, and we're just gonna move the airport. Let's move it, and we're just gonna kind of put it like over here. Okay, maybe not that close up against the train tracks, but probably like that. And then let's just get rid of all these trees, because yeah, let's turn this out to 100%. Get rid of some trees, not all of them, but most of them. All right, that's probably pretty good. All right, that's looking a little better. I think we can actually get our highway going through here now, and I kind of like it better like that. I don't know, it looks a little better. Probably a little bit more of a realistic area to have it. So yeah, let's get our road going. So let's go, not like that, there. And then we're gonna get, I don't know, maybe we should just feed, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. So we're gonna have a 4-lane one-way road kind of going like this. And then we're gonna have it kind of loop around, kind of like that. And then we're gonna have it do the same thing, kind of like that. So you can like leave and enter, and then we're gonna connect that up to the highway. So let's just actually bring back the highway too, now that I think about it. Let's do that, and that, and that, and that, and there. Okay, that's probably pretty good. All right, let's get our highway going now. Okay, so let's do this, and this is probably 0.25, correct? Okay, let's turn anarchy on. Alright, so now we're gonna have to get this highway kind of going like this. Okay, so I guess what we're gonna do is kind of, actually hold on, we're gonna bring this out. Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't even really know what I want to do yet, but we're gonna bring the highway kind of go like this, and then, okay, so now it's kind of parallel. Looks a little nicer too. And then what we're gonna do is build an interchange. So let's do this, and then that, and then connect that up. Looks pretty good. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add, let's see. Okay, let's head into a time lapse just so I can get all this highway configuration stuff figured out. All right, so that was a bit of a challenge. I'm not gonna lie, guys. As I said, I'm not the greatest highway builder, and literally, I don't even know what's going on in my brain, guys. But I just completely, I didn't know how to do this. So, but I gotta figure it out, and it looks all right. It looks pretty good, not bad. One thing I do want to do, guys, I have not placed a single parking lot in this entire game, like ever. So I'm gonna get some parking lots going in here because, well, it only makes sense in my opinion, right? It is at the end of the day, it is an airport, sorry. So we gotta have some sort of, some sort of parking. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna branch a street off of here. Or how do we want to do this? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna branch a street off of here. Let's go like that. And then, actually, you know what? We're just gonna make it normal. I don't really care. Just gonna do that. Perfect. And then, let's go back to our parking. And then let's see if we're gonna fit. And let's shift it over a little bit. And we should be good. Yeah, look at that. And then, perfect. Let's just delete that then. All right, so we got quite a bit of parking here. This is a weird building, but I kind of like it. It kind of looks like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It looks like the BMW building in Germany. I think it's in Munich, I think. Kind of looks like that, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, let's get some more parking facilities, because I mean, it's a thing, guys. Come on. I don't know if we need another giant one though, to be honest. I am still kind of anti-parking. I think it's a little silly. Okay, we'll put one there, and then we'll put these ones. Where was that one that was like, yes, this one. We'll do that. Perfect. Just like that. Lots of parking for all of our sims. Perfect. Definitely looks like a not a parking lot, a highway. Or, oh my god, an airport. Holy moly, I can't even speak English, guys. All right, that's looking all right. That's looking pretty good. And then in terms of our track connection here, should be pretty simple. Let's just grab our train thing, and then let's just grab it like this, and then let's turn it like that. I guess I'll have one track connection going there, and then I guess we don't even need to have another track connection going this way because it's just heads into the city. So yeah. All right, but now we have to do public transit, and I want to get a train station in here. I just don't know how. I might have to put it like right here, but I also really want to put it like on the actual airport thing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a small elevator, not that one. Not that one either. Where's the other one? Let's see. This one. I want to get this one going here. I think that actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that looks okay. And obviously we'll get subway connection in here too. We'll put a subway station somewhere in here. We could have honestly just probably put the train station in the middle here, which probably would have made more sense. Should we do that? I don't really like these parking lots. Let's do that then, yeah. Okay, that should be probably better. Can we center that? It looks pretty centered. Right? Does that look centered? Let's see. Two. What is that? One and then one off. No, we're not gonna be able to get it centered. What the heck is going on there? All right, we're just gonna leave it. it's good enough. We're gonna, okay, we can shift it a little bit, ever so slightly. There we go. All right, so there we go. Now we have to connect this up to, ooh, how are we gonna get that over there though? That's the real question. What is our terrain like over here? Okay, it kind of goes up. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a bit of a switcheroo over here. So I'm gonna move this, our post-sorting facility, over here, and then I'm gonna move our subway depot somewhere else, which will allow our train track to hit up this curve right there. So let's get that done. Okay, so I'm really liking this area so far, guys. I think it's definitely different now. So I ended up switching the train line. I got to connect it up. I actually made it so that you can actually take a train all the way from Yoshi all the way over to here. So there's a line that basically goes through the entire city pretty much. So, and that's pretty good. And yeah, so we have the train station hooked up now. I moved their posting facility. I moved their subway depot. And I think what I'm going to do with all this like empty space here, guys, is I'm going to make a huge office park. Mostly because we need jobs, because we are still at, yeah, like these are Great Depression levels of unemployment. So yeah, we also have 28,000 people dying every month. Anyway, let's unpause the game on a little more cheerful of a note. And yeah, let's get some lines going for our airport, guys. I think it's pretty much, ooh, no, we have to do subway. So let's look at subway. Let's look underground. We have the station right here, and I think this is a pretty easy one. We'll just get, oh, these guys are complaining about something. Okay, we'll get them sorted out actually. But yeah, it's a pretty easy connection here, guys. We'll just have to put the subway station somewhere in here. Let's see, maybe like right there. I know it looks a little weird there, guys, but you know, for maximum convenience, of course. So let's just, not underground, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the fences, these things, and then just that one right there, and then this thing too, because I think this is good enough parking, right? We have how many things is this? 200, and then this is probably a lot, 416, and this probably has a good amount too. I don't know if it tells us. Yeah, it's not going to tell us how many parking spaces it has, but so yeah, guys, parking is looking pretty good. And obviously in our perfect city, hopefully most of the people will be taking public transit, because I mean they have a train that goes to both of the big city centers, and they have a subway, and I believe we're going to be extending the King line, if I'm not mistaken. So it's one of the busiest lines in the entire city, and you can get anywhere from it. So I think that's pretty good connectivity. Let's just get rid of this like weird little thing here. What? Oh, okay. I was wondering. Okay, so let's get rid of that, just so that, you know, it's kind of weird. We'll fix it later. We'll kind of, I guess we can kind of loop it around or something, or we might honestly just put the depot here. I don't know. We'll figure that out later, but let's get this guy sorted over here. So let's take it out 180 over there, and then down here. Perfect. All right, look at that, guys. The King line it's a pretty long line. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be pretty vital. It's probably the most important line in the entire city. I'm pretty sure I'd probably put it above the Saks Avenue line, to be honest. It's pretty good. But yeah, guys, so let's just... Okay, so there we go. Subway's hooked up. Sometimes it kind of glitches out on this station and unconnects. Okay, it's good. How many people are using our subway? 452. Holy moly. Holy shit. A lot of people using our subway, guys. But for some reason, all the train... This is one of my least favorite parts about this game, guys. The trains are all on one side. Like, I don't know why they do that. It's so weird. I am so confused by that, but yeah, it's a little weird. Okay, these guys were complaining about water or something, and sewage, or I don't know. Oh, these guys are also complaining about that. So let's get some sewage going. Let's just connect that up there, and then why are they complaining? Oh yeah, because this doesn't even connect anywhere. It's all through highways. So let's get that going like there, and then we'll get some underground power lines. Maybe going to just there. That's pretty easy. Okay, so now everything should be good, right? So let's see. Hopefully. Yeah, okay, they're good. What? You're not getting... How is it not getting electricity? Is it just moving very slow? Whatever, I don't really care. I don't even know why a parking facility needs electricity, to be honest, but I guess then you had like machines and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. So we have our new station, and we have to name this. So we'll name this. Okay, why are they still complaining about power? We know what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna put a transformer station like right here, because now I think about it, yeah, they're probably gonna need quite a bit of power. We'll connect that up there, and then let's get rid of this weird little guy over here. Perfect. Okay, that should be good now. Surely. There we go. Okay, everybody's good. I don't know why this guy had power, but this one didn't. A little weird, but anyway. Ooh, I almost forgot. That's probably not good that I unpaused. I have to connect this up. So let's see. Do we want to keep it here? How bad is it if I kept it here? Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Let's do that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna curve it back. Oh, why is it kind of slanted? Why is it doing that? Nope. Okay. So let's bring it up, and then we'll bring it down, and then go like that, and then go like that. Okay, that's actually not bad. I'm not opposed to that. That doesn't look terrible. All right, that's looking pretty good though. I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, we have. Look at that, guys. Okay, this does cost us $500,000 a month, and whoa, wow, our economy is donezo. It is kind of cooked. I don't know why, but okay. Wow, we're doing pretty good for finance though. Interesting. All right, so we have to get some lines going here because, well, we need people to actually fly places, you know. So let's see, where do we have? Oh, we have a bunch. That's awesome. Okay, whoever made this map, thank you. Outside connections for everything, but for this. So. Wait, hold on. I thought I selected this first, but no pedestrian access. What? Oh, is this cargo though? Oh my gosh. That might be cargo. Yeah, that's cargo. Okay. Oops. Okay, there we go. That works. And then this can go over there. Oh, it's a pretty, woo. That's a steep one. Oh my god. And then that can go there. This one can go, where's the other one? There. And then maybe in our city lore we can say like, oh, I don't know. Do we have any other ones? No, but let's just say we can have like multiple ones running from. That doesn't sound like a big city. Windber. That sounds like a big city. Okay, so we have multiple planes flying from in between. So that's pretty good. Okay, cool. And does this this has 2 trains. I don't know why, but we have to do passenger train. Okay, there we go. Alright, that should be good. And oh, this stuff is still stuck. I don't know why, but whatever. Alright, that's looking pretty good though. So now we have a regional jet. Where is this? Can we like, oh yeah, we can actually see it. That's actually cool. Yeah, I guess. Huh. I didn't even know we could do that. And everybody's complaining about power. Okay. Wow, lots of weird issues this episode, guys. I don't know why. I don't know what could they be complaining about in terms of power. What the heck? Okay, let's just, I don't know, let's just sneak this guy underground, get an outside connection, I guess. I don't know. Okay, can this go away? Yes. Okay. I don't know. Everybody's been complaining about power now, and our economy is kind of screwed, so that's not good, but whatever. Alright, this guy actually landed now. How many people are waiting? Can we see? Can we see? We can't. Wait, what? We can't even see? Oh, here. Why is it so far down? I don't know. Alright, unless we have to do some cargo lines, so let's get some cargo lines going. We'll get one going there. Perfect. And we'll get one going to our bigger city. Where did we have 2 connections? It's this one, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Perfect. And then, ooh, we have to do train. Where's train? No, this one. I missed everyone. Okay, let's do this. Guy's gonna go over here. Perfect. And this guy is gonna go over. Where's that outside connection thing? Or honestly, let's just have both trains going here. Why not? You know, maybe it's a super big city over there. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, but we actually have planes landing with no people on them, but it's okay. Alright, that's looking really good though. Whoa, that was close. Holy moly. That was very close. I don't know why I don't know why you'd ever run like a plane for 10 people, but, or for no people, matter of fact. Like, why are they even playing? Oh my god, that is okay. That's some interesting stuff right there. Okay, anybody waiting here? Still nobody. I feel like, yeah, airports aren't very efficient in this game. They're not very used, so I'm not going to be surprised if we see like absolutely no one going here. But more importantly, I'm not going to lie, is we have to get some jobs in here, okay? Because yes, this does employ 150 people. That's great. This employs 12 people. This employs 24 people. But we need more jobs because, well, our economy is basically on the brink of collapse. Like really on the brink of collapse. Like basically, oh my god, right? We're getting 87 grand. That's it. We were at like 6 million at one point. Okay, we have to get some people working in here. So let's get some jobs. Let's get some office parks laid out, and I'll catch you guys when that's done. Okay guys, so I just added probably about like 5,000 jobs to the port, and I know at the end of the time lapse you saw me dragging out some districts and whatever, and I'm just deciding to make this entire industrial airport, harbor, prison, complex area all under one name, being the Port of Baniacs region. I think that just makes it easier. I don't think the airport really deserves its own district per se, because it just kind of like, it just doesn't need it, right? Because in my eyes, like, districts are like cities in my opinion, and well, a port is not a district or a city per se, but you get the point. So yeah, this is all under one name, being the Port of Baniacs region, and I honestly prefer it like that. I think that's kind of cool. And then we have a train coming in here, 9 people. Wow, well, 9 people on the train. That's amazing. That's amazing, guys. Wow, 9 people. Yeah, this is so weird though. Like I don't know why. Like I don't know why the trains are all on one side. Like I thought they'd eventually stagger out, and I'm pretty sure it's the same for the Saks Avenue line as well. It's not as bad, but sometimes I see it get pretty bad. So yeah, hopefully they can eventually like scatter out, I guess. But yeah, anyway, let's unpause the game, and we already have crime here. We already have crime here. Is anybody waiting to catch 20? Okay, with 20 people, whole 20 people. Nice. And our prison is still bugged, so yeah, by the way, that is a bug, by the way, so just for anybody curious. I'm just gonna make sure my super fast, okay, they are on. Super fast leveling is on. I want these buildings to level up as fast as possible so that they can get like jobs as fast as possible, because yeah, we're in a job epidemic, or a job shortage epidemic, I should say. I think that's a contradiction. I think an epidemic, there's a lot of something, but anyway, you get the point. Now guys, we have to head into my favorite, and that is a detailing / tree time lapse. I don't really know what I'm gonna do over here, to be honest, and I also don't really know what I'm gonna do here. Like this is probably like 20 episodes in the future, guys. I'm not really interested in expanding this region per se. I'm more interested in expanding this region, which I'm very excited to do, the island. But yeah, we're just getting into some light detailing, guys. I don't really care. Just a bunch of trees, maybe some surfaces. And honestly, guys, let's just see how many people are actually using the parking facilities. There's 1. Okay, well, I'm just thinking we have so much extra room here. Like, why not just fill it up with something, right? So let's just do some parking, right? Like, why not? And let's just do some like right here, right, and then kind of at the ends. And then we'll have like some maybe like there, and then like there. I don't know, just a little something, and then we can kind of do something in between all these and kind of get it looking a little nicer, because right now it really does look like I just zoned all this kind of with my eyes closed almost. So it's not the greatest looking area ever, but it's not too big of a deal. Do we have trains coming in here? Oh, we do. Well, that's great, actually. We have multiple. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know, is it missing like some sort of building here? Because I don't know, it just doesn't feel very realistic to have the train just literally pull in like for nothing. But it's kind of cool, guys. We have a lot of air traffic coming in. Look at how big this plane is. This is a cargo plane, I guess. But yeah, we have some like commercial jets. We have some private jets, probably. This is a regional jet. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. If only people actually used it. That would be nice. Let's take a look at our economy now. Okay, we're back up to 5 million. I don't know why it dipped down to 90,000 and now we're at 5 million. Guys, I don't know. The simulation it's a little weird. It is a little weird. But yeah, okay. Well, the point is everything's functioning and we are getting more jobs in here. We're at 15.6, so look at that, 6.7, guys, nice. But yeah, guys, let's get into some tree placing and some / detailing and maybe even some surfaces and all that sort of stuff, and get this place actually looking pretty nice. All right, everybody. So look at this place, guys. Oh my gosh. I keep saying, guys, as I always say, trees just make everything come to life. Like, seriously. It just makes everything so much better. I mean, look at that. Like, it looks more complete, looks fuller, looks denser with just everything. And I think the airport area turned out pretty good. You know, it's not going to be a busy airport, guys, because hopefully by the time we have to build another airport, which we definitely will, I'd imagine maybe even have 3 airports on Latsou. Hopefully there'll be a different airport asset. Like, I think everybody's just praying, like, absolutely praying that we get a new airport asset, or like at least custom assets for sure. Because yeah, these ones are kind of boring, but it works, and I'm really liking the area. I'm not gonna lie. And we added, oh my gosh, we're almost at 20,000 jobs, guys. Almost 20,000. And we have to now name our airport. And I think what we're going to call this is... I think we're going to call this Baniax Region Airport. Or Baniax Central... Region of Baniax. Region of Baniax Airport. Okay, Region of Baniax International Airport. That's a pretty good name. I like it. And then let's go quickly name this. So this is going to be Region of Baniax International Airport. RBIA. Let's just copy that over to here. Cool. It's looking pretty good. Now, I'm just wondering, guys, as I was kind of detailing this up, I was wondering if I kind of wanted to bring a station down here, because, like, it's quite the walk from this station or this station if you're working down here, and there are quite a bit of jobs in this little pocket here. So, I think that's what we're going to do. I might even extend it. Actually, I'm not going to extend it 2 stops. I'm just going to do 1 stop. And I think I'm going to do it kind of like right here. So let's get rid of this guy right here. And then we'll get a subway station in its place. So, right there. Alright, and let's connect it up through tracks. We'll go -30 actually. And then we'll go our nice fancy curve tool thing. And then let's wait for the bar to show up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Now we have an extra station. And then let's go down here. Perfect. And this is actually the Broadway line, funny enough. That's actually extending all the way out here somehow. It's kind of funny actually. The Broadway line is the one that extends into the endless industrial abyss. It's kind of funny, but but yeah, kind of funny. But let's unpause the game here, guys, and let's look at our numbers actually. So we're currently moving almost 80,000 people a month for public transit, which is actually pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I usually like to have it, if I'm at 150,000 people, I'm usually aiming to have about 100,000 being moved by public transit. But yeah, guys, so we're definitely have to step up our public transit game. I don't want to do buses, I don't want to do trams, but I think we're just gonna have to expand the city, honestly, and kind of get the city expanded before we see any real big numbers. I think I also do have a mod that kind of like doesn't prevent high transit usage, but it does something to it. So I might have to experiment with it off, because all times that I've seen insane transit numbers was with that mod off. So I don't know, we'll see what we do with that. But anyway, guys, we made a huge expansion, guys. We built all of this today. I'm really happy, and we added so many new jobs, which, I mean, people are just so happy. They're so happy and excited they haven't even got to them yet. So yeah, off camera, guys, I'm just gonna maybe do something over here, maybe extend the offices over here. I'll go ahead and name some stations, just some miscellaneous stuff like usual. And then, yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their day.